You know, when your hamsters have tentacles coming out of their asses and face. Are you sure?
By that, one of those parasite.
Yeah.
From Alien.
Yeah, you're keeping them. That's That's what's up. Is this what happens? Oh, anyway, ladies and gentlemen, this is JoeJinMovieSoAwesome. I'm Joe.
I'm Won-Jin.
This is gonna be our review of Alien by legendary director Ridley Scott.
This is gonna be the beginning of a series of reviews for
all
the classic Alien movies.
Live action Alien movies, 1979 to 2023. Alien, Aliens, Alien 3, Alien 4, Prometheus, Alien Covenant, and Alien Romulus. But this is going to be our start, and this might be a long section because me and Won-Jin, we love Alien, the first movie. And there's these squirrels with tentacles. Oh, I had fun watching it. So, Won-Jin, this movie's been around forever.
It's been almost 50 years.
Is that why you didn't put spoilers in it?
Yeah. What? I mean, we don't need spoilers review for a movie from 1979, man.
And fuck you, man. That's
like, is that what we're gonna do when we review Star Wars? Like,
Star Wars.
Star Wars. It's like,
I love it. I'll forget.
Luke, I'm your father. Oh my God, the surprise!
Why is the Statue of Liberty talking? Shut up. Okay, I love it, and I will forever be a huge fan of it. Void, let's see you flesh out the supposed theme of this one, Joe. Oh, you're gonna have a fun time, boy. Hey, Joe, you can't say you are a big fan of Alien if you don't rate it a 10. Shut up! I'm gonna rate it whatever I want to. What is up with this 10 stuff? But anyway, here we go.
Let me go first.
Yeah?
What I like about this Ridley Scott's movie is I don't know how many times I've seen this movie. It's countless.
Oh, good.
Not as many times as Back to the Future, but I've seen it so many times, and I'm so familiar with what happens.
I'm gonna cut you off because you and I have a question. Not the 7 movie live action, 4 movies: Alien, Aliens, Alien 3, Alien 4. Which one have you rewatched the most out of the 4 original classic Alien movies?
Of those 4, it's 1 and 2. And if I compare those 2, I think it's the first one.
Really? That's surprising to me. Wow, respect. Wow, that's interesting.
And I think it's possible because they're all so distinctively different in style, although they share like the same universe and the same theme and stuff, because the directors are different.
Sorry about that.
But the first one, I'm still so surprised by how well made this film is. And although I've seen it so many times, although I know what happens, I still tense up when the camera is like doing that movement. It still feels so claustrophobic, and every time I watch it, I cannot help but appreciate and applaud at the artwork.
Hey.
You can see that clearly this is a very, very thoroughly thought out work of art.
First of all, thoroughly, you Statue of Liberty fuck.
And
stop pronouncing thoroughly like a Korean bitch.
Thoroughly. Yo, I've been letting go of like some of your pronunciation mistakes. Now I'm gonna pick like every single one of them.
Yo! That's fair. But go
Wait until I go savage on you.
Hey, you go savage on me anytime you want. But anyway, go on.
But
that's a good one.
It is so intricate and sophisticated in the way everything's designed, inside and outside.
Okay.
Like outside, it's worthy of like what you see in Star Wars. Like the spaceship design and everything, the way like the doors work and the hatches open and close. You can clearly see that no detail was spared in the making of this thing.
Yo, Won-Jin, I'm gonna be really arrogant, and I'm gonna say this to piss you off. You described the salad without naming the salad. What I mean is, you said the lettuce was fresh, the tomatoes was fresh. Do you know why Alien is a masterpiece, motherfucker? Statue of Liberty, fuck. Is because all those things made the movie move so fast. Remember how 2 hours just go by?
Yeah, that's true. And considering the movies from like the 70s and 80s,
Yeah, give it to him, Joe.
Yo, 2 hours was a long time. And this movie, I think I saw the director's cut.
Yeah.
It was 1 hour and 55 minutes long.
Yo, I have a question. The first 1 hour and 30 minutes of the movie, don't you think that's the most perfect pacing ever?
Yeah.
Because they're like, hey, here's another thing. They're almost like, the dialogue is not heavy.
Mm-hmm.
It's visual storytelling.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
I agree.
I watched it today and I watched it on Monday when we talked about how we're going to do this together. I've never been so not bored on something that's like not talkative. You know, it's like the opposite of watching Reacher.
Yeah. And I also got to mention, along with the lack of dialogue, we also have like this very, very, very spared appearance of the alien. The alien doesn't even show up, I think, in total for like 5 minutes.
Yo, I'm surprised, guys. Like, hey, Won-Jin, I want to apologize because I always thought you were an aliens guy.
No,
you were always an aliens guy.
no, I'm always the first alien guy.
No, you really?
What are you talking about?
You always been more of an aliens guy than an alien guy.
No.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm absolutely sure.
All right.
And it didn't even need the appearance of the alien to give us that terror and horror.
Because whenever whenever the alien is off the screen, we
Yeah.
feel uncomfortable, right?
And I think he maximizes his use of this claustrophobic environment.
No, but when you say
Like,
he, are you talking about Ridley Scott?
yeah, Ridley
Okay.
Scott. And when we see like the camera movement, we always feel confined along with the crew. Even when Tom Skerritt Dallas goes into that, air vent, he's all like cooped up in there with the flamethrower and everything. Everything is fucking claustrophobic, and we know that this alien could be anywhere, so it doesn't even need to show its face to scare us.
Okay, hold up, Galactus. Let me read some of the comments. My rewatch didn't have as much impact as the first time. I didn't even blink for 2 hours. Desi, you're a connoisseur. Also, the audio does not hold up. It's actually kind of funny how shitty the audio is. Really, Void. That's an interesting thing. What do you think about that one? I felt like the audio.
That's great that you mentioned it, because I could now like distinguish which part was recorded separately.
Oh, by the way, guys.
Because like it's not as coherent as today's movies.
Oh, okay. That's interesting to me because, by the way, guys, Won-Jin is a gearhead, so he knows more about machineries and stuff. I never got that. I didn't understand that. I never, like, for me, the audio was perfect.
Because, there are like moments where it's kind of butchered.
Is it?
Yeah.
I didn't get that because, can I be honest, Won-Jin, like, all I remember is the score and when they show us the hallways of this, when they show the tick, 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 the annoying sound. Like, I never thought about, like, whether that's authentic or, like, quality. All I heard was that. And that just added to my terror. But that's interesting because I never thought of it that way. Like in terms of, like, mechanical terms of the movie.
And also, considering that this movie is from 1979, it completely immerses us into that alien environment, because the environment kind of switches over time. We first start with the ship, and then remember they make that landing on the planet.
Yeah.
But considering that this is 1979, it is so plausible that this is like an alien planet. Every moment from like the ship to the airlock and into like that planet and the alien ship. So I love how much detail is put into like every single set. And that basically is what I think keeps me immersed, and it maintains that immense focus.
You know what? I
into the
honest,
movie.
Like you're giving me a lot of fresh perspective because like the technical aspect of it, I never thought about beyond what I saw. I just knew it was genius, but I never thought it that way of explaining it that way. That's interesting to me because Void mentioned audio. You mentioned the filming.
Yeah, the set.
Because hey guys, Won-Jin was, when me and Won-Jin talk about F1 private, he was all over that shit like a Statue of Liberty stomping on me. And then now he's explaining, because the tech, like I'm a humanities guy, so I actually didn't catch that. All I catched was these guys are coming down. Okay, so that's interesting.
Yeah. So movie basically takes us to a different world, and this literally takes us to that different world.
No, but for me, what was more interesting was the people.
Like, we should like segue into that. Yeah.
Yeah, because you know what I love about Alien is in the first 10 minutes they establish social hierarchy within the group.
Yeah.
Within 10 minutes,
we see the leadership. We see the laborer class complaining about bonuses,
and there's already race element because one of them is Italian.
Hispanic, Hispanic or Italian.
Yeah, Hispanic or Italian, it doesn't matter because one of the reason why the Alien movie is such a great movie is it lets the viewer decide what it is. They don't ever say it out loud.
Yeah,
that I'm a black guy. I work hard. They never say that. They just say dialogues that I'm like, wait a minute. You talk like this, and one of the great things about the gender aspect is also they show two different women, Sigourney Weaver and
Lambert and Ripley. But
Lambert is always disrespected, but Sigourney Weaver is disrespected, but she always speaks out loud. So I see a lot of that gender element going on too. And one of the most interesting thing about Alien is actually Dallas. I felt like the actor killed it because
Tom Skerritt.
Yeah, because he's an actor, but
Gun.
he doesn't fit necessarily on any leadership position we criticize. He's not really a patriarchal guy. And then, but there's a very important line in the movie. He says when Sigourney Weaver gets mad, and then she's like, no, but he says, I'm just doing what the corporate says. But remember, at least within the first Alien movie, I'm forgetting about the other franchise, the corporate is almost like God. All they do is give commands through a microphone. And you know what I also love about Alien, Scott Void, you're going to love this, is it's inversion of the family dynamic. Every authority figure is there to fuck you or be nonchalant. Because Dallas, you either like Dallas or you don't. Because you could argue that either he's the most irresponsible captain or he's just doing his job. And the fact that the AI is called Mother, but she's actively helping to kill you all.
Yeah. That also reminds us of, the 2001 Space Odyssey, when the machine has its own will.
No, but there's a huge difference. He's called Hell. But here, she's called Mother. And whenever Won-Jin, before you go, before you start, whenever you call something Mother, there's a special element to that. You don't call somebody Mother.
That's true.
And
we see this carried on to the Alien Earth series as well.
And one of the biggest difference between Aliens and Alien is that the power dynamics of social identity and class identity is more subtle in the first one. The second one is outright. These Marines are like, we're blue collars, bitch! Fuck you! And really he's trying to tell them, no, guys! And the corporate guy is a piece of shit. But in Alien, the corporate guy is not a piece of shit. Dallas is not a piece of shit because he volunteers to go to the vent.
That's right.
And in the theatrical cut, he says, what are my chances of living? But it still shows that he's human. But in the second Aliens movie, the corporate guy is a piece of shit. We're like watching Children of the Corn, son. Kill that fucker. It's different.
Yeah, but we do see an authoritarian element from Dallas because remember he basically wants Sigourney Ripley to obey his command, regardless of what the guideline or the law says.
No, but remember, no, Won-Jin, I think you're wrong here. I'm going to say wrong. I'm sorry. But because, remember, he's the one who tries to break the rules by trying to bring John Hurt in the room. But Sigourney Weaver says that's not allowed by protocol. But still brings him in. But he doesn't do personal revenge on Sigourney Weaver.
That's true, but he reminds her that next time you obey commands. But according to protocol, while he's not on ship, she was in command. And if you want to override the rule and, make other people bend to your will, that's called authoritarianism.
See? This is why this is a great movie. Oh, see, avoid. Dallas is the plot driver of the movie. Well, his incompetence is Void. See. But here's the thing, though. If you take a human, can you really blame Dallas though? Like, let's put ourselves in Dallas' shoes, Won-Jin. I'm in an unknown ship. I'm supposed to wake up near Earth's orbital system, but I'm 6 months away.
And remember, you're not like a rescue crew.
Yeah.
Your job is like a commercial ship captain.
Yeah. I just felt like, I have a different perspective. Void. I just felt like he was a browbeaten bureaucrat.
Okay, that makes better sense. Like a bureaucrat.
No, because is he evil? No, because remember in Aliens 2.
But don't equate evil with authoritarian, because authoritarian doesn't always mean that someone's evil.
That's true. But it's oppressive, though.
It is.
Yeah.
And that's what he did to Ripley.
So that's why he's a more defensible. Okay, here's the thing. In Alien, there are no evil human characters. Let me put it that way. How about that? How does that sound? Because in Aliens, I feel like there are evil human characters that are outright representative of the Weyland-Yutani Corporation.
Here, we see them more as like innocent people. Just innocent crew.
Or people who are just doing their job.
Yeah.
Remember how Nazi officials were just doing their job when they approved the Jews to go to the cart. So it's like the banality of evil. And here's another thing, Won-Jin. I'm glad you're talking about this because you mentioned in the beginning of our podcast, Alien takes very little screen time in the actual movie.
Yeah.
The human discussion over the crisis is part of the theme in this movie. It's different from Aliens. Aliens is straight up like Vietnam War.
Yeah. It's more like a war movie. And you have to defend the ground against approaching enemies. That's like the kind of like
there
feel
is
you
that
get.
putting the flag.
Yeah.
And then that's the other. That's the other we have to kill.
Yeah, you have to stop the wave.
Yeah. But I think the other and the unknown is very different. Here, the alien is Alien is almost unkillable in the first movie.
And here's the funny thing.
Yeah, what's up?
After watching all the Alien franchise and then Alien Earth 1 and 2, I cannot help but think the original Alien and the original Alien movie is the most chill guy ever. He's the chillest. He's just taking a nap. You know, even when he's approaching people, you can kind of guess that maybe this guy's high. He's so chill.
No, but can we get back in the story, man?
I'm sorry.
That was funny. But just, that was funny. Because we know he's a guy in a suit. No, but one of the reasons why Alien works is because it's not about the alien, it's how we interpret him. That's one of the beauties of the first movie. Because, one of the most redundant interpretation is, of course, he's a sign of male dominance because he looks like a penis.
And it could also be interpreted as monstrosity birthed by capitalism.
Sure. Not just that, but remember, in reaction to Alien, basically raping people. Because Alien, the way the alien species kill human beings are very different from Alien 1 and 2 and onward. In Alien 1, it's very suggestive. Remember when the alien kills Parker and
Lambert
at the end? It takes us real time. It intentionally puts his tongue on Parker's head, and when it comes to Lambert, it puts his tongue over it. And even the scene with their dead bodies, they're hanged. And it's very suggestive.
Yeah, but it reminds me a lot of other classic movies of the era, like Psycho. It doesn't really show us the violence. There's a lot of suggestion. It's up to interpretation.
But another thing about the alien is, the moment the alien and the human beings become equalized is, remember how Ash tried to kill Ripley with the roll
of porn magazine?
Yeah, rolled up porn magazine, but
he's tried to shove it in her mouth.
Yeah, like fellatio. So that's the way Alien kills people. So that moment they equalize. It's about the pretense of society. What is normal society at that time? a nuclear family with a mother and family, and a corporation where you work, and the stocks you own are your retirement funds.
Mm-hmm.
But it inverts all that. The corporation which owns the ship is trying to kill you.
Mm-hmm.
But within the ship, there's a mother who's also trying to kill you.
Mm-hmm.
And the mother's agent is trying to rape you in your face. I'm sorry, rape you in your face. But you are blaming the alien, the other, who's doing the same thing, but it's you guys are killing yourself. So that's the symbolism there, that the reason why the first Alien movie works is because of its purity, where they say so little that it invites interpretation like this than you and me.
Mm-hmm. And there's a lot of this like feminism element in the movie all throughout. Like you say, it could also be interpreted as like an attack.
No, but no. I'm sorry. No, but the magazine, the way he rolled it up, it's penile, like it's penis-like. Void. Yeah, actually, you can blame him. It should have set off alarms when the science officer broke protocol and disobeyed orders. No, but Void, they intentionally set it up in a way where he would have preferred the science officer to break the rules for him to survive. Yeah, Joe, that sounds a bit schizo. Yes. But if they knew about it and the company offered to pay them, they wouldn't have been all innocent because these people were in for the money. No, but just because they were getting paid for the job, they didn't sign up for the job. Remember, in the first 10 minutes, they talk about contracts. I think that's intentional because remember in like Faustian legend, even when I sign a contract with the devil, I want to know what I'm getting into. But here, all I did was I want to go like minefield and refine energy and come back. I didn't sign up for alien encounter.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure it's just like those disclaimers you have to read all the time. There's like tiny detail somewhere in there, and that's like the corporation fucking you over.
I wonder, that's so smart. I agree.
Yeah,
like that's one interpretation that's possible from that, right? Because the movie is so good in that. When Parker complains about the contract, it's a hint that none of them signed up for this.
And Ash needs to remind them that actually in the contract, this is your obligation.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So,
going back to like the feminist element, that clearly is reminiscent of like it reminds you of a sexual assault, and also other interesting elements I always find in the first Alien is their encounter with the original alien ship, which is like the hoof-shaped.
Yeah,
I always thought that was very, very like similar to
side.
Like that too, and also like the uterus.
You know what's that crazy? You and we had this conversation 20 years ago.
Oh, we did, yo. That's true.
Like we were outside our hug one, and then like I was smoking and you were talking, and you were like, "Yo, alien, man," and then shit, yeah, you said
that looks like a uterus, yeah. And they travel in, and when you look at the way it's designed, like the room and the corridors of that alien ship, everything, the walls, how ribbed they are, they do kind of look like the inside of a female genitalia. And
don't call me schizo. See, listen,
within the spaceship, you find an egg, which is like a very interesting idea of making an alien ship.
Hey, you know what's more interesting than that? You know how one of my weirdest scenes from Alien is. I'm glad you mentioned all that. That those are apparent. But like Ripley tells Ash that they're not sending a signal, they're sending us a warning not to come. But you know what I always think about when I rewatch the movie? I'm like, if you're so worried about your cargo, why are you sending signals in the first place? Why is that signal universal? Shouldn't it be like a local area in the planet where if you land, then your signal goes and say, don't come here? Like, I felt like it was more of a, you know how human being, it's like Icarus. You can't help yourself to go on. Like, if I'm a human spaceship going past a spaceship and they say don't come, it's super dangerous, I feel like I'm going.
It's like, yo, I'm gonna go now. I wasn't gonna go if I hadn't heard it, but now I'm gonna go.
Yeah, that's an invitation, son. What is it there? It's the same reason why
It's like Pandora's box. Like, don't look at the box. Now I gotta look.
Exactly. I was like, man, that's such a Greek mythology thing. I'm like, don't come here. I'm going there.
And also, we have to think about the first scene of alien birth because it infects the character named Cain. And we have to go to the Bible for this. Remember, even in Sandman, we had Cain and Abel.
Yep.
And I think in the Bible, it's the first one that commits murder. Kills his own brother. So basically, I always thought that symbolizes like pure evil. And you know how in the Bible, we talk about Jesus?
Yeah.
And he's born from like a virgin. And he's supposed to be like free from like all sin and stuff, but like an life form born from a man named Cain. It's like, what's that supposed to represent?
I disagree with you. I love your interpretation, by the way. You gave me so much material. It's the opposite. Cain is getting punished for his sins. The alien is not human, by the way. It's an agent of something else. So.
Oh, okay. That could also make sense.
Because remember, before we meet the alien, we see these human beings being very selfish. You know how Parker is asking for a pay rise, and they're fighting over nothing. And when they try to land on this spaceship, we see people blasting Lambert, the woman. The other because they don't fuck with Ripley because she's tough. But they sure disrespect Lambert.
She's like the pushover there.
And she gets raped by the alien later. So it's a symbol of like our own, like it's like a Jesus like last dinner scene, but they're all being piece of fucking assholes to each other. That's why by your description, the alien is punished for that. That's why Cain dies first, because who told you to come and look at like the God's fire? Remember, he was the curious one who got down on a spaceship. Like, who the fuck do you think you are? Oh, I slipped. Oh, you slipped and you fuck with the God's egg here, huh? Well, fuck you. Die then, bitch.
Okay.
So, like, you can interpret the whole thing as... And besides, these humans aren't even supposed to be where they are. They're supposed to be on Earth. But their dialogue, they're going into these... Okay, but... Okay, how do you... look more like the inside of sausage chambers? She was talking about you.
Yeah, you know, the walls, the paddings of like the spaceship's interior. I love how they're all designed, all those like mechanical parts, because they keep confusing us with the shape of alien's head.
No, the walls were padded to protect the crew from incurring damage in case of an unprompted deceleration. No, but back to that. Those are all good points. No, but I think they did it. They designed it in a way where it's plausible, but it's psycho. It's something. What? How'd you get great from that? Which one? You mean Lambert? No, but why would the alien like caress her legs with the tail? It's very suggestive.
Anyways,
no.
I remember Ash also clearly saying in his dialogue, he mentions Cain's son. That's an interesting dialogue too.
No, but Void, to answer your question, the alien head looks like a fucking dick, and he spouts out dicks from his mouth to kill you. So, like, that's very phallic.
Everything is penile.
Yeah.
Every design element of Alien is.
No,
when something is done to you without your will is actually grape, no matter if it is S3 Shual or not.
No, but remember, the egg pops out. Remember how human birth is the opposite. Our little snake goes into the egg and that becomes a baby. But the alien birth way is opposite. They lay the egg first and it pops out a sperm in your face and fuck rapes you in your face. And then the targets are mostly male here. The woman never get that suffering. So it's very suggestive.
Yeah. And usually it's suggested in the Bible that men are sinners.
Wait a minute. Which Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry. I shouldn't stop you.
And I think that's also very symbolic that it, like you said, it only impregnates men.
No, but don't
here.
you think it's more of a FU to other movies around that time? Remember when Alien dropped? It's after the Texas Chain Massacre, and you know how like horror movies they always target a woman.
Yeah.
And help us here, but
I bet this is Ridley's idea.
yeah, the sexy.
Like we mentioned, this guy's a true feminist.
Yeah, because here the victim is like sexually neutralized.
Mm-hmm.
Because of the way the alien killed you. Because remember, in like Texas Chain Massacre, or like Freddy, they're or Scream,
Friday the 13th.
Yeah, they're always using penile weapons to kill like sexualized women. But here, the victim is sexually neutral. If you get in the way of this male foreign graper, you're gonna get effed, and they F you strongly.
Mm.
Remember, even when Parker dies, the scene is very slow.
Mm-hmm.
The first alien is different from other aliens. Other aliens, they become wild running like...
Yeah, everything happens so quickly. And that's why I was saying that the first alien is so chill.
Yeah, but in the first alien, when the alien... We keep calling it he, but we don't know whether it's a sexual... let's call him them.
Mm-hmm.
When it even grabs Parker, it opens his mouth and then pulls out a penile object to brush his head.
Mm.
Yeah. Zizzy, I'm sorry that does not make sense whatsoever. To think what is grape to act.
All right, guys, enough with the grapes.
Okay, stop with the grape!
Stop with the grapes.
Trouble, stop! Like, no, me and Won-Jin, we were having a serious discussion. Because, this is... Hey, Won-Jin, you know what's funny? We had this discussion 20 years ago.
Yeah, that's right.
We were talking about the best movies we watched, and we were talking about Alien.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. And, hey, guys, I remember now. Won-Jin was the one that told me that the spaceship was...
Of the engineer.
Because it was the yin-yang thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, you said that looked like a yang thing, and we were going into a place where there's births or something like that. That's what you said. And then they meet eggs. Wasn't Ripley impregnated in one of the subsequent Alien? That's Alien 3, Void. David Fincher's Alien 3. No, but back to the first movie. That's why it opens up to interpretation. Like, there's no right and wrong answer here because you don't even need what we just said to enjoy the movie. Because the visual, let's talk about the filming. You feel like you're on the spaceship.
Exactly. And the camera movement is like a work of art along with the set.
Mm-hmm.
Yo. It doesn't even need dialogues. The whole movie can just walk around the spaceship with the camera movement and we would feel tense.
And back to the sound effect. I know, Void, you criticize it, but the sound effect is everything to me. The score and the sound effect. I felt like the score was minimal, and the sound effect was amazing. Because every time the alien was not around, remember the last 30 minutes when Ripley's trying to get out of the spaceship? I was just like, when is the alien jumping in? Like, why is the alien...
And when it does show up in the corridor, we get that, the strobe light thing, and then the score kicks in. That reminds me a lot of Psycho, from, what's his name? Hitchcock?
Oh, and a big difference between Alien and the rest of the Alien movie Aliens is the alien in the first Alien is a serial killer. The other ones are monsters. This one is a serial killer because this one is slow. And I even love the fact that it didn't kill the cat. It looks at the cat and
it just pushes away.
Yeah, whatever.
And it's also funny, when Ripley takes the cat and tries to get in the shuttle, she kind of rough handles the cat thing. It's almost like she forgot there's a cat in there.
Yeah, this is the most feminist animal loving movie ever. Because she saves the cat. Again, the sound design was great, just not the quality. Oh, okay, so you're talking about recording. Are you saying that this alien is enjoying... No, the alien... Zezzy, it's up to your interpretation. No, but the way it kills human beings is it's like listening to Korean. Korean is a listener-heavy language. What I mean by that is a language where the listener decides what they're hearing. And the alien might not be doing anything but killing. That's his instinct. But when we're looking at it, it's very suggestive of a lot of things. Because alien being that strong, it could kill us in so many different ways. But why does it have to kill us in that way? It's like a soldier choosing to dick shoot everybody. And then I'm a colonel. I walk in like, why did he shoot us in the head? Like, it does the same thing. But this guy keeps shooting us in the dick. Then I'm going to ask him, what's wrong with that fucker? You know what I mean? Like, if it's a soldier, every time the soldier A goes to a village and kill hostile forces, it always shoots them in the dick. Then you ask the question, what's up? Right?
So why are you so fixated on this?
Yeah. No, like, because no, because like if it's just about termination, but you consistently see bullet holes in the groin area, like no, that asks serious questions. So how do that connect to the alien? Like, why does it always need to like hug you and caress you before it kills you? And no, because in the first Alien, it's all it's killing are very intimate. It crawls down slow. Yeah. It comes at you in your most vulnerable moment, and then it kills you in a way like, like if remember this species is strong enough to open like iron doors.
Yeah. Why
don't you just throw a stone at us? And why does it have to be so personal?
So this is also up to interpretation. So that's what kind of gives me, like Joe said, a serial killer vibe, because it feels like it wants to look into the victim's eyes or something before making the kill.
That's so good.
Yeah.
And you know what makes it worse? It doesn't have any eyes. And Alien Earth proves that it. Did we mention this? It speaks in frequency. I think that's the first in an Alien movie. Because
we get this hint that Wendy can hear them.
Yeah. No, she can hear the higher frequency. We never had that in any Alien movie before. But you guys were asking interpretation. That's why me and Won-Jin were going high off on the interpretation part. You know, I always wondered how or where the alien gets the material needs to grow that large. Yeah,
because
it is a fast-growing species.
Yeah, it just hinted that it goes through, what's it called? Metamorphosis? Like, really quickly?
No, but I think that's like... I think you can biologically extend your clock really fast. Because the alien, I think, is modeled after bugs. Because bugs can grow big with eating very little calories. Like,
and it probably absorbed a lot of energy from its host before it, gets...
That's possible, right?
Like, when it shoots out from
burst
the chest.
Off his chest. Oh, but before we end it, the alien, let's talk about the iconic scenes, man. You know why this is like Ash said, this is the purest form, is everything on this movie is later reused in the following movies. Everything. Even the alien design, despite that famous... after I watched, when I was... this is
you know a lot about the original sketch artist who came up with all the concept. I forgot his name. No, you told me about it.
Let me search it. That was 20 years ago, right? Yeah, I was all over that shit.
He's not feeding with flesh. I haven't seen a human that is devoured by the alien. Have you? Yeah, we don't see an alien eat
H.R. Giger. There we go. I bought his when I was like high school. Oh yeah, Necronomicon 4. That's where the alien design comes from. He's really good at mixing mechanical design and biomechanical design and putting in a lot of sexual elements to it.
Yeah, and I think Ridley Scott also took a lot of notes when he was creating the whole set.
No, he met H.R. Giger.
Oh, okay.
And then he got the alien creature. No, the alien creature design is in H.R. Giger's art.
Yeah.
It's directly from it.
And you mentioned like the industrial element and everything.
Yeah, no.
We see a lot of that throughout the whole ship. Yeah,
remember in Prometheus, that pyramid with the human face? Yeah. That's also from H.R. Giger, directly. It's not, it's printed directly from that. So there's a lot of biosexual mechanical element. Once you remember, but you are going to love this. This was also present in our 80s Japanese animation we love.
Like Akira.
Yeah, there was like sex and machine and biology were mixed together. And Alien has that because remember in the first Alien, even in Alien Earth, when the alien hides, it's hiding in plain sight among industrial machines.
That's what also keeps us tense because we feel like it's everywhere.
No, but the crazy thing is when it
moves.
It looks fucking sexual and biomechanical. And even in Alien Earth, they remember what the Harry says. He has armor on or something. So it's not. It's like this sociopathic alien, like pre-industrial creature that is so fucking horny that it needs to rape you in your face before it kills you. You know how horrifying that is? No, because like remember, like even Jason just stabs you, but the alien is kind of like that.
I think he's feeding with radiation and heat. That is why he's nesting in the engine room. Okay, makes sense. Because Superman gets his power from sun's radiation. Also, Ripley's comically small panties. I get fan service, but couldn't they have at least made it realistic? I kept wondering if she was wearing children's underwear.
No, but I think that's a regular thing for the 70s.
Okay, yeah. It also we also have to consider like the times.
No, you gotta see different movies around the 70s. They all wear the same undies. Kidding me, Joe? Looks sexual? Is it attractive for you? You guys are punks. You guys are. Won-Jin, we talked about this 20 years ago, and they are catching up to us. Nope, Joe, you're just into alien. No, punks. Like, there's a sexual. I sound like Freud. There's a sexual element in everything we do. Look at how high our high-rise building is. Doesn't that look penile? Yeah, that's right. Oh man, what are we forgetting? No, but overall, the reason why me and Won-Jin were talking about this the way is, first of all, this movie is the first among all the movies, so we have a lot of time to invite like interpretation. And second of all, the movie is so sparse. It's like the opposite of Alien 4. Nothing is explained because we don't even know what the alien is. We don't know why the other guy sent the warning when the alien creature get his face popped off. I mean, the Prometheus movie tries to explain it, but if you keep Alien as an independent film, so many things are just open to interpretation. And Alien could be an inversion of the corporate greed that the crew represents. No matter how the corporate crew denies it, they are part of the corporation that's going out of space to bring energy and defiling it. You could interpret it as a universe's way of saying stop. Like, I'll send the same agent same as you. You know, Rome had their enemies, Parthians. You're always mirroring your enemy. So there's a lot of interpretation like that.
That's why it's considered a classic. And I guarantee you there are thousands and thousands of like papers written about all these different interpretations. Yeah, and that just it's what makes it a classic. So much to talk about. Now, Void, you need to remember that they were in the space for a whole, and people gain weight and lose weight. Okay. I think we covered pretty much all the bases.
You think so?
Yeah, talking about the first Alien. How long have we been talking? 43 minutes. Okay.
Yeah. No, Joe, you're just into Alien. You'll be surprised what people are into, Void. But anyway, shall we give a number grade for the first movie?
This is like 11 out of 10.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Everything, like every element in the movie for me, now that Void mentioned like the sound quality, but I was never bothered by it because I was always like keeping in mind that this was like a 70s movie. I would say it's perfect. Even like the intro sequence, you know, that like the alien alphabet coming to be. That one.
Yo, Won-Jin, I'm going to give it a 12 out of 10.
Oh, shit.
First of all, just because
11 and a half?
You know why? Let's compare this movie to Blade Runner. I feel like Alien is a more generous movie than Blade Runner. Because I feel like Blade Runner explained a lot of stuff.
Yeah, that's true.
Whereas Alien, it was less is more. It let the visual speak.
ZC saves me.
Shut up! I'm not reading those.
Forgiven.
Yeah. Alien less. You're breaking my concentration, ZZ. Fuck you. Like I feel like less is more, and it just delivered a thriller with so many layers to it. Because Alien could have just been another Scream like murderer, but it's not. It's an alien.
Yeah.
You meet in outer space.
And remember, any less detail to the way things are designed is gonna distract you from like fully immersing yourself into the movie. That's why I give such high praise to like all the artwork and the set design.
Yeah. And another beauty of Alien is how mundane what the crew, the work the crew is doing is so mundane before the alien steps in. I think that's another relatable thing. They're actually regular people. The only difference is they're in space. The way they treat space is different from Star Trek or Star Wars. Remember in Star Trek, going to space and traveling around is a wonder.
It's like exploration. Yeah.
Star Wars is an epic journey, but here, they're all workers.
Exploit.
And you know another great thing about the first 30 minutes, all they think about is I want to go home.
Get that bonus.
Yeah, fuck you. I don't. None of them are looking out in the star and jerking off. They're like, fuck out of here. I want to go home. And when there's an incursion, they're not going, oh my God, is there going to be a wonderful space? No, what the fuck? I want to go home. I don't have time for this. Is this going to give me more bonus?
They did not sign up for this.
Yeah, it's that element where Ridley Scott made space cynical and human-like. And what they meet is even more fucked up. It's not like a con villain. It's like a villain that rapes you.
Like we don't even know what it is.
Yeah, but
it's like superhuman.
Yeah, I'm just working my 9 to 5. I wanna go to cryo sleep in 10 months, but they stop me. So there's such an industrial element. There's such a it's almost like worldly. Like, and the spaceship is not. Hey, when they do the introduction of the spaceship, it's not like a frontier journey spaceship. It's like a refinery. It's industrial.
That's right.
It's just doing their job.
It starts from the very beginning.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm gonna give it an 11.
Yeah.
Just for that inversion of the whole space concept alone. Like, this movie is like a fuck you to Elon Musk. Fuck going to Mars, man. What the fuck? You're gonna find a bunch of
colonized.
Yeah. What? Yeah, like that.
Oh, yo, we gotta. Since we're starting like reviews of classics, we should one day do Total Recall. Like, since we're talking Mars.
Yo, that's Won-Jin's favorite movie. One of Won-Jin's
favorite
movie of that
that's
time.
a great movie. Yeah.
But anyway, guys, so JoeJinMovieSoAwesome gives the first Alien movie 11.5.
That's right.
Yo, our metric is fucked up.
No, it's not fucked. This is very accurate.
Very human.
Yeah. You know, if Rotten Tomatoes had something higher than 100%, Alien would get higher than 100%.
That's true. But anyway, guys, thank you for tuning in. Hey, Void, don't blame me. You asked me for my interpretation. Oh, wait. My favorite scenes were Dallas Lambert and Cain exploring the spaceship and discovering the engineer. It was an eerie, mysterious.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It has that journey element. And you know what? Hey, Void.
You mentioned Greek mythology. I always feel this mythic element.
Because the fog.
Yeah.
And
that cave feeling.
Yeah. And there's almost no dialogue.
And we can see that dead body of an alien's life form is so like dated, so old.
Yeah. It's ancient, yet mundane, because they're doing their job. It's normal yet special. Like the simplicity. Oh, back to Ash's quotes. The purity of Alien makes this a wonderful movie. Yeah, I'm glad you joined in, Void. But anyway, guys, so JoeJinMovieSoAwesome gives for the first Alien 11.5. I think that's like the highest score ever.
Yeah, that's right.
Of our channel.
But Alien is definitely worth that score.
We're gonna take a short break, and Scott Walker, I hope you can join us. I felt bad about you didn't get enough chance to vent on Jurassic World Rebirth. So in 3 minutes we're gonna do a Let's Talk where we talk about the worst movies ever made. Guys, thank you for tuning in. Big shout out to Voida Parrot, Scott Walker, and Zezzy, our triple trouble. We love y'all especially. And this has been JoeJinMovieSoAwesome. I'm Joe.
I'm Won-Jin.
We'll see you guys in a bit. Bye, bye, bye.
Kind of like finding pyramids in space, yeah.
Yeah.
My favorite part will always be the moment when Ripley gets on the small ship. She sees the alien, then puts on the suit, gets in the seat, starts singing to get courage, and gets the alien. Yeah. All right. Self-destruction sequence.
3, 2, 1.
Fuck you, mother!
Please evict the Statue of Liberty. All short people may stay on the ship. And all people above 6
All personnel
Yeah.
above the height of blah blah blah
may fuck off and die.